Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to the second day of the 9-ball national championships, the South African national championships, hosted by Sessions Billiard Club in Cape Town. Action is about to get started. We've got a jam-packed day two. This is really where things start to happen. And we are ready to get started. We've got beautiful Rasson tables here at Sessions. Let's go back to the TV table. We have got Jacques van Jaarsveld and Michael Lotz. Race to 5. This is on the loser's side of the draw. I will drop the link for the draw in the description, in the comments for you guys to see the overall results. Oh, where's that 9-ball going? Quite a bit of movement on that. Should be a good game. And it's only a race to 5, so it's quite a quick one. It's going to be... This is the first game of the morning, so the guys are obviously just recalibrating onto the table and warming up. They'll have to do so quickly. Nice start here from Jacques. Got a nice angle on the 6-ball to drift down table off of 1 rail and hold for the same pocket into the center for the 7-ball. A little bit thin on that 6, might overrun this. So I'm joined in the commentary booth by Ricardo Post, aka Tricky Ricky, and great to have him here. It was his first time at Sessions, first visit yesterday. Long overdue. Welcome, Ricky.
Thank you so much, Craig. Yeah, yet again, like I told you yesterday, what a amazing venue. You and your team are just next level. This is like a new pool experience. So, well done to you and your team, and putting on this immaculate event this year.
Yeah, thanks. It's the first nationals hosted at Sessions Cape Town, first of many, and yeah, it's nice to have everyone together. Nice shot there from Latzi. Might have awkward cue ball, but not too bad. He should pack this 9-ball away for a 1-0 good start. Yeah, so how's your game been, Ricky?
Yeah, I played pretty well yesterday. Had a few tight matches. Myself and Jock, that's actually playing now. We went the full capacity, 7-6, in the 8th pool. So it was a tough match. Jock is an amazingly good player. But it was tight all the way, and it was a very good match. Win or lose, it was really a good match.
Yeah, Jacques is fresh back from Amsterdam. He was playing in, actually Delft, close to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. He was living there for a few years. I actually went to go visit him and went to his pool hall there. So shout out to the Delft pool community. And yeah, he's a good player. I think he's one of those part-timers that have got good potential. He likes the game. He's got good equipment, and you see that break. That's quite a sharp break. He knows how to play the game. So he's got good potential. So it's a good win for you yesterday against Jacques. Yeah. All right. I have posted the link in the description for the results, for the Q-Score results, so you can keep up to date with all of the results on all of the tables throughout the tournament.
Beautiful safety there by Jock. Actually missed the safety, sorry.
So don't forget to ensure that you are subscribed to this YouTube channel. We'll bring you all the action throughout the weekend. There's a lot of matches happening today. Really jam-packed action. It's starting to reach a sort of business end stage where we have got a lot of guys fighting for their lives. And that will happen throughout the whole day today. We've got a far better connection, and the quality of the stream should be very consistent today. And we'll be streaming tomorrow as well from 10 o'clock right until the finals, which should be around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And we do welcome spectators here at sessions. So if you are in the Cape Town area, nice fluke there from Latsi.
Oh, that's an immediate apology there from Latsi. Awkward on the 3. I think he's going to go top corner there.
Yeah, good option.
Goes for the safety.
Good option on the safety there.
Oh, got a perfect safety, full ball.
Good cue ball position. So fortunate with the 3 bumping into the 8 there, but he's done well. Is Jacques doing a little swerve? Nice touch there, Jacques. Narrowly missing that 6 ball.
The thing that I picked up with Jock yesterday, his cue action is really nice. Solid stroking, really, like his arm movement is very little. So that is something that I think a lot of players thrive to get, is that solid stroke, and he's really got a very nice stroke when he plays.
Yeah, he's got really good fundamentals, good body position. He's just a lefty, and I don't know, there's always something about lefties that they sometimes make the game look smooth. And if you've got a good left-handed posture, it's like Joshua Filler and so many of the top players that are like doing
damage. It look easier, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot there by Lotz.
Test a cross field over here on the 7 ball to the bottom left. Guys, let us know if the audio is smooth and if you can hear both of us okay. This is the first time we've got 2 commentators in the booth, and there might be some audio tweaks that we need to do, so please feel free to drop us a comment and let us know if we need to dial Ricky up or if there's anything we can improve on.
We might get lucky here with that 7.
I think Jacques will fancy his chances to cut this
Oh,
into the top left.
Maybe come around 2 rails for the black.
Yeah, he's got a few options here. He should. I think if he's going to be playing a bit of right-hand spin, he'll be wrapping around. He's played with check side.
That's a good outcome. He's going to have the black to the same corner pocket.
Cue ball will be travelling away from the 9 though, so you'll have to be careful for that centre pocket on the right-hand side. But he also doesn't want to leave himself with a long distance shot on the 9. Oh, he's gone for perfect position and missed the pot. Unfortunately, that type of situation with these sort of breakthrough players, they try to get too perfect and be too fancy instead of just ensuring you get the pot and playing a higher percentage pool. I think all of these guys are trying to play perfect pool, and it's just...
I think that the big thing, Craig, is as well is some players need to back your potting ability. It's like I said, instead of being too perfect on position, just you can be a bit off, but still make the pot at least.
Yeah, side spin seems to catch a lot of these players up.
Yeah, I must admit as well, yesterday, the first game on the table, I realized very quickly that the side spin throws the ball quite a bit.
Yeah, deflection. Unless you're really calibrated and dialed in with your equipment and with the tables and all of that, it's that's probably where the guys falter the biggest, where they try and manipulate the cue ball too much.
And I must give a shout out though as well to Caleb. I think he's our youngest player this year.
Yeah, Caleb Grobler.
17 years of age. He gave me a real big game, my first game yesterday. He got off to a solid lead. I think it was 4-0 in like 15 minutes or something. But yeah, also a very, very bright prospect for years to come, I think. Very, very nice player to play against. Great personality. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see great things from him as well over the years.
Yeah, very likable youngster. Nice to have him here at Sessions. And that was his dad, Jan Grobler. They've travelled from the KZN area. They seem to be investing a lot of time. They have a 9-ball table at home. They've got decent equipment. They've actually we'll just have to check the scores over there. I think Michael's 2-0 up. Just have to go check with our technical director over there. We'll just go get that corrected. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Ricky.
Yeah, then you can see that Jock played the one on the top rail, not leaving real lot for Michael. Yeah, I think he's going to just play safety. Probably hide the 1 ball. That is a bit of a slip up there. Jock's got a very open shot on the 1. 2 might be going past between the 8 and the 4 ball there. You see, I actually had a look at it. Because then the white doesn't have to do much. You can literally just pull the white across and have the quarter pocket. That's a great stroke there by Jock. Probably just cut across you with a little bit of light spin. So there's no real problem ball on the table. I think it's just to get the 2 and play a positional shot to the 3. From there, it's going to just be all across table plays. Might have been that a little too fine. And then as well, I think the banking on these tables are just, it does grip quite a bit. So if you're playing banks, you have to rely on a good angle of which to play a bank shot, which obviously makes this very hard to do, makes it harder for each player. So I think the guys are trying to leave themselves better position and not leave bank shots.
Yeah, the pockets are quite tight. These Rason, I think it's 4.25 inches. I mean, no one really knows how long an inch is, but that's how they sort of measure it. But it's pretty tight. It's sort of the Pro Tour type of size, and that center pocket is very tight. So
I was about to ask you now, Craig. Do you feel like the center pockets are definitely harder than the Predator table pockets?
yeah, the Predator table pockets that we've got at Tiger Valley, those are a little bit bigger, so a quarter of an inch bigger. So they're a bit
Inch
more.
makes a difference.
Yeah, definitely. Especially that center pocket. Especially if you're going from. Oh, what a shot there!
Shot a lot. Great position.
Just a score correction over there. It is 2-0. And yeah, these, especially if you're taking a pot at an angle to the center pocket, that's where the biggest challenges come, because the mouth of the pocket isn't as open, so you really have to be pinpoint, and you can't hit it as firmly. So yeah, these tables are nice to play on. I really enjoy them, especially with the conditions being quite new. There is just enough slide. It's not too slidey. It's not brand new, but there is enough slide on it. Nice shot there. Yeah, Michael's got a really good position over here to
just run out onto the 7 there.
Yeah. Play with a bit of inside spin.
Oh, beautiful touch.
Yeah, that was good pocket pace.
Beautiful touch.
Just overspun that. And you see, Michael's playing with a Ash cube, so his tip is, I'm not sure what tip size he's playing with.
I think it's a 12. I think so. I'm not sure. But Michael was in two minds actually yesterday already. Should he play carbon? Should he play with the Ash? And he's gone with the Ash.
Yeah, I'm sure that tip size is smaller than 12 mils.
Oh, what a shot.
Nice. Yeah, and often with the smaller tip size, those check side, little touchy side spin shots, you almost overspin the ball. But he's got good position here. He's found a way to get onto the 8. Just looking for the rest. Must have moved tables overnight.
Well, guys, if you want to know where to watch the rivalry tour game, Sessions Cape Town, place to be tonight. I'm pretty sure there will be some good specials running in that time. There'll be a lot of people here. I think the atmosphere is going to be fantastic. So yeah, make your way down. It will be like coming to DHL Stadium.
For sure.
So yeah.
Yeah, the atmosphere is going to be insane. I actually hope I'm not playing during the match with South Africa versus New Zealand later today. It's going to be a really good match. And the atmosphere here at Sessions, we've got 10 TVs, including a drop-down projector. Really a great rugby atmosphere, and we'll have a few score prediction prizes, and should be a fun. So if you are in the area, please. Oh, is that cue ball going? Jockey.
Right, that's up to 2-1 now. Yeah, I think with the talent out here, if you're missing the 9, leaving it open, you know you're gonna get punished.
Jan Grobler over there in the white shirt. Unfortunately missing that shot.
these are some of the other tables
Yeah.
as well in the venue. Also in the nationals being played. Yeah, I think there's the talent here this year is just off the charts.
Yeah, it's good to see some new faces and guys that are really investing in improving. Nice to see some out of towners. We got Seyeshan Pillay from Joburg in there, currently on the table, on table 12. Unfortunately, fluffing the combo over there.
Back onto the TV table now. I think Jock made a ball on the break here. Yeah, made the 2.
Nice open break.
I think the layout is pretty good, yeah. Got some work to do with the ball, but not too much traffic in between. Oh, it's a great shot by Jock. You can look to pull back on the 3 and have the 4 ball to the other corner, and then you should be perfectly on the 5 as well.
Ooh, that's not what he wanted.
Yeah, they did not move back at all. The thing I picked up as well, Greg Jock's shot making ability is pretty good as well. So I'm pretty sure he's going to take this on.
I don't see a shot here that he's going to be able to gain position. I don't think the cut to the bottom right-hand pocket is on. It looks like he might be taking the center pocket on.
Safety.
Good safety, good option there. Yeah,
Good shot.
that's what you want. I see so many players making the wrong shot choice in that position. And so Jacques did really well. Rather, control the game,
Yeah.
not do anything loose. Rather play a high percentage pool.
Taking in some things, though, Greg. Thank you.
Yeah, we got a mouth-watering encounter later today. We've got I'm up against my fellow commentator over here, Ricardo Post, Tricky Ricky. There's a score to settle between the two of us, and it's gonna be pretty intense out there between you and I reckon. It's gonna be good fun.
But we don't just get to do it once, we get to do it twice.
Yeah. Magically, both in the 8-ball and the 9-ball, we are playing each other straight after one another. That's okay. Good table time, good match time. And yeah, just relishing the opportunity.
Same from my side, it's always a pleasure playing against Greg. He's world class. Learned so much from him already, and every game that I've played against Greg is just learning more of mistakes and things that you could have done different. But yeah, it's end of the day, if you make mistakes, you will get punished, and that is at the end of the day what you want. It makes you a better player.
Yeah, you're trying to butter me up before we play, huh?
Obviously.
Jacques is in good position here. He wants a little bit of an angle. Okay. Just enough angle to drift off of the rail and close to the center table. Yeah, not hitting that too hard. Yeah, that's exactly the problem that you see so often, and that was all about the position of so he was a bit too straight on the 8-ball there, so you would need to punch out quite firmly and come out to the center of the table instead of just leaving himself with a nice angle to naturally come bounce off the rail easily. So the guys are just not taking that time to perfectly look at that next shot that you need to develop the angle to make your life easier so that you don't leave yourself with a challenging 9-ball.
Yeah. I think Jock's got to kind of forget about that now, that specific shot, and just like recenter and get back onto it again. But yeah, this match is a good match between Michael and Jock.
Yeah, we've got April Larson's signed jersey behind us. Maybe we can actually pop on one of the cameras over here and give you guys a bit of a tour of where we are. Let me add a webcam over here and you guys can see our beautiful faces. Here we go. Morning, guys.
Morning, everyone.
Ricky. This is the commentary booth. We've got a nice backdrop over here. We've got April Larson's signed jersey. Whoop, let's get that over there. And yeah, some signed memorabilia behind us. Yeah, new studio and new office over here in Sessions, Cape Town. We will be making various improvements over the next few months and weeks, and yeah, just hoping to grow the game and provide a world-class experience. Okay. What a weird break. All the balls in the center of the table. Nice shot there from Jacques. He's got a good angle on the 2, but it's all about where that 3 ball goes.
That's it. And just a roll through, the 3 can go up table. There we go. See, Greg, this is what I meant earlier about the restaurant tables compared to the other tables. The forgiveness compared to the other tables is way less on the restaurant tables, which makes, like you said, it's a world-class standard. If you are not hitting the pocket perfectly, the ball's definitely not going to go. So it makes for better players. It also makes you concentrate. I think just that bit more. You know, you think the pocket looking like a bucket. End of the day, if you're not hitting it correctly, you're definitely not making that putt.
Yeah, I think slow rolling the ball, where Jacques was, he played like a drag, slow roll, and I think that was the problem over there. Rather, want to hit firm enough so that you don't allow for any deviation or any imperfection on the cue ball strike. But there you have to be very careful about how you hit the center of that cue ball for that little stun follow through. It's one of the toughest shots, so I think he might end up whipping out the jump cue here.
Yeah, definitely.
I know he likes a bit of a swerve. We saw a nice swerve earlier. So he is walking to his bag and getting
over for the jump cue.
Going airborne over here.
Bring out the little master.
Let's see. This is going to be a tough shot to keep down. So I think he's going to end up chasing that cue ball across the club over here. Because I don't see how he's going to be able to keep that cue ball down. Okay. I think he had half a ball to jump over there, so he's done.
He played that pretty quickly though. Michael's definitely got a look here at the 4 onto the 5 ball. Michael does like to draw the ball, so he's definitely probably going to play a draw shot here. Oh, did not get the reaction he was hoping for.
Yeah, I think he was quite straight in on that, but he didn't get low enough.
Of the back of the arm at the back, I think that is what created that. But he's still got a good layout here. Oh, it's a great shot. Maybe ran a bit too far there.
Yeah, lots of work to be done here. I'm not sure if that 6 ball goes through to the center pocket.
I don't think that goes center. I think he's going to have to go play this up table as well.
think he's better off playing safe.
Maybe leaving this top rail. Yeah.
Not a bad option.
I think he's got Jock.
Yeah.
Got
Good result.
also enough distance from the blocking ball so that the Jock is not basically available now.
Yeah, so Jacques will want to get a kick and stick from this position, meaning he'll hit the top rail. He'll need to make contact with that green 6 ball. And hopefully hold the cue ball at the top of the table, bring the 6 ball down to the bottom of the table. But he's actually going on the opposite side. He's going on the left-hand side, which I think is... That's a good result again. Nice contact and a fortunate bounce.
Oh, that worked out pretty nice. But Michael also does like to go airborne. He loves using it. So I'm pretty sure that is what he's going to do here.
Yeah.
And I think he's got a much better option here than what Jacques had earlier. Because if he actually makes his ball, he will get proper position onto the 7.
Yeah, it's another toughie because that ball's going to pop over that 6 ball, and it's a difficult one to control. He's made good contact. It was a good jump, but slight off angle. He's relinquished position to Jacques. Jacques got a nice natural angle to drift out 1 rail to the center of the table for the 7. I think this is a shot that Jacques been struggling with, so he'll want to, yeah, put a firm stroke on this. Nicely done. Center table.
Sharp. Very confidently straight. But also see, even with playing it hard, Craig, he didn't get the immense spin on it. And I think that was deliberately done that way.
Yeah, it was like a forced stun shot that he played there. But the fundamentals over there were so good. Oh, what a shot there from Jacques, getting some finesse. Power and finesse, the full package.
Great job.
Against the rail, straight in.
That
Make sure
centre
you...
pocket
Yeah.
that you spoke about.
Yeah. It's gone down confidently on this. Nicely done, Jacques.
Alright,
Yeah.
so 3-2 now.
Game on.
I think it's Jacques' break.
Just be heading to a small ad break quickly. Okay, welcome back to the action.
So this is just a race to 5. So looking at it as it is, both these players will now want to buckle down and know this is now the business end.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't think that was the intention. And it looks like that 2 ball does go. I think he's got the angle.
I think he might just get past there.
Yeah, he should be able to see the left-hand side of the 2 and Well,
Hold it for the 3.
played that a lot firmer than what I would have expected.
I think the 3 and the 4 goes in the same pocket.
Yeah.
You basically just roll this through on the 3 and it'll get the natural position on the 4.
Yeah, and the thing about this shot of, if he misses, he's likely to go safe, which, has happened. That's such a missable shot. So what Michael did there was he forced that 2 ball. And when you're forcing the cue ball on these slidey tables, the grip actually, or the slide, stops the ball from bouncing off that bottom rail. So almost the softer you hit that, the more bounce you get because the ball's actually rolling and not sliding. Jacques going for a brave combo. That 9.
He's got it. Might just have to use a little bit of right side off the rail here.
Yeah, and then that'll take his position. Looks like he's playing centre ball.
As you can completely see that.
I think Jacques needs to play safety. Yeah.
Chase the white up to the top rail and leave the 4 basically middle table. Yeah, I think the safety option will be better here, Craig.
Yeah. And the cue ball down behind the 5, yeah. The idea was there.
I was actually going the other way on that.
No, I think
Set the white up rail.
No, I think that was a good shot choice. I think the room for error for that shot was a lot higher in that direction. Otherwise, the cue ball would have been traveling a little bit too fast. Sonia Sonskane Pretorius. Hello. Sonia, good to hear from you. I haven't heard from you in a while. Thank you very much. Sonia says, wow, top class streaming. Comms and venue looking amazing. Hello, Craig. Hello, Sonia. Good to hear from you. Hope everything's fine in Pretoria. And yeah, thanks for always supporting the stream and the events that we run. Now shot there from Jacques. Oh, just in between. Now this position from the 5 to the 7 going to be very, very tricky to hold the cue ball. He's looking to bounce into the 7 ball because there's no ways of holding for the 7 ball.
I think he's going to try and pick the 7 up as he goes.
So it's always going to be thin.
Good shot.
Yeah, I think he's got a good angle here.
Not sure. I think Mike's going to play this up to the top corner pocket. He's actually going to the middle here.
Oof, I'm not sure if I like the middle.
Yeah.
This is a sketchy shot because you're going to have to slow roll to that center pocket, and I don't know if... Okay. He's actually had quite a bit of that pocket, so... Perfect position there from Lartzi.
Wow. I don't think I would have played centre pocket there at all.
I think...
But he felt comfortable doing that.
Yeah, judging by how he paced that ball, wow. Scraping that one through. Sketchy.
I think Michael just had his heart up in his throat with that 9. But yeah, 4 to Michael.
Shout out to Tiens from Namibia tuning in. Tiens was actually in Cape Town and popped into the club during the week or last weekend. It was nice to have him here. Thanks for always engaging on the stream and supporting the stream there, Tiens. Hope everything's going well with you and your wife. Yeah, we got Keegan in action over there. Keegan van der Walt, one of the local players from Cape Town.
Keegan is also one of those players that came onto the scene and really got himself good equipment and playing very, very well.
Yeah, I think he's just hungry to learn and signed up for the Sessions League. he's putting in time, and one of those developing players that are coming through the first division. 4-2 to Michael Lartz. Race to 5. Jacques at the table most likely will have to play a push out.
Also on the push out rule, Craig, I think just for everyone streaming and watching, he can select to play push out here, but Michael then has the option to give it back if he doesn't like the shot. He can play the shot from where the white is laying. So a push out's not always just a shot to call. I think it's more of a decision that you need to make if you want to play or not. So as you see, he didn't leave much of the one there. But this means I think Johnson really got a shot in mind if he does get the shot back. Like we see there, Michael is just giving him the shot back. I'm pretty sure he's already thought about what he was going to do if he does get the shot.
I don't see an obvious shot here.
Is it just going to kick and leave the white?
Big mistake there from Jacques. That's a foul. He hit the 3 ball instead of the yellow 1 ball.
This is not just an easy layout here, Craig. I think this, to go from here, you need to really take hold of your white.
I think that the 6 ball is the only potential issue here, but judging where the 5 is, I don't see too many issues. I mean, there's no major complications. It's just keeping it simple. That shot over there, I think, is not.
Quite a bit over there.
Yeah, so he's left himself with a lot to do on this 4 ball. He is able to just drift naturally across table to the right hand side to get the 5 into that same pocket. That's a good shot. Just not playing that with enough more right hand spin. I think he played that plain ball. So now such a routine safety here. Taking the 5 ball to the bottom of the table, then drifting the cue ball to the top of the table behind the 6 and 7. So let's see if Lartz goes for the safe or goes for the all-in. I don't like the way that he aggressively went for that shot. I think he should have gone for the 50-50 split rather than the angle that he hit it. But
he didn't leave Shark much here. But yeah, I agree with you, Craig, that should just be the 5 down to the bottom rail and the white behind
yeah, a few tester shots there. I think Jacques feeling the pressure, obviously fighting for his life. Michael's on the hill, so he knows that it's do or die. He's got, he can see the 5 and make contact on the right hand side, but definitely no potting opportunity here. Okay, Jacques is doing a bit of geometry to play the 5 off of the left hand rail, so a kick shot here. Doesn't need to nominate anything, it's 9 ball, so no call pocket. He's really messed up his geometry there, unfortunately. So Jacques, we're gonna have to work that shot out for you there, buddy. We'll practice that one. I'll help you out with that. Sorry, man. Shout out to Tara van Jaarsveld, who's Jacques' wife. I'm hopefully watching, and she came to visit yesterday. Nice shot there from Michael. Good pace control.
was quite a bit of fun between us while we were playing.
Okay.
So it was good spirit. It was great.
Hey, Tara is in the comments. Shout out to Tanya. We had a end of year prize giving, and Tara was there, and I accidentally called her Tanya, and I didn't realize. So yeah, I'm forever in embarrassment about that. Yeah,
that one down.
never. No, every time.
I think Jock needs to close this out. Just casual stroking.
And get some scratchy comms. Not sure if that's. Yes, it's the other mic, not Craig's mic. So it's Ricky's mic that is got a bit of scratchiness to it. I think what we'll do is work on getting a stand for that, so that we don't have to hold it in the hand and create any sort of abrasion. Tester for Lati to the left-hand center pocket. Overcut. Jacques' foot is in the door over here with a tester to the center. What do you think? Is he going to take the center?
I think he's going to go down to the corner pocket.
Yeah.
I will not fancy the center pocket on this shot.
Yeah. I like Jacques' fundamentals over here. He's going through a good pre-shot routine.
Oh,
bang!
Beautiful.
What a shot.
Beautiful.
See what a good pre-shot routine does. It's just helps you set up, and as long as you've got a good sort of mind and not overthinking things, positive body language, and there you can see Jacques' shirt, Pool and Billiards, Delft. Lovely pool hall there, owned by Peter Bron. So shout out to Peter Bron and the Pool and Billiards Delft community. And we put out the challenge. You guys need to come visit us. Put a team together. Come visit Cape Town, South Africa, the most beautiful city in the world. We can have a lovely billiards competition, take you on a safari, wine tours, up Table Mountain.
Shark cage diving.
Yeah, but without the cage.
I will do that when you go dive with the crocodiles. Do it without the cage.
Oof. Lots of movement on the 9 ball.
The 9 actually got 2 hits.
Jacques definitely got a really strong break. So I think that's where his advantage has been. But he's been failing towards the latter part of the frame where he's got 2 or 3 balls left. So he just needs to make sure of his pinpoint positions to ensure that he gets good angle. Club looks great. These guys are fish. Samir Khan, stake 8, my bro. The club is looking good. This is the 9-ball national championships, and yeah, if you can do better, then please come enter. Come show us what you got. Looks easy from behind the keyboard.
I was about to say keyboard warriors.
Yeah. Touchy stuff there from Michael Lotz. Really letting Jacques get it back into this match over here.
I think Michael's repeating himself that he didn't close it out in the previous frame. But yeah. Now again, they need to, both these players actually, fighting for their lives right now.
Yeah, I think Jacques will look to get the. Okay, he's playing the one ball and keeping the cue ball down at the bottom of the table. I'm not sure if I would have played that way. I would have sent the cue ball to the top of the table rather. But he's left a huge amount of distance and a tester. And the problem with Michael's shot over here, there's no real positional opportunity without using a lot of force. Wow, that is a cracker.
Sharp.
Wow, too much on that.
Yeah, you did too good.
That was really a sweet strike there from Michael. I was very surprised he was able to get the accuracy on that powerful shot. He's going to have to pull out another top quality positional shot here.
Oh, I think he was going for the safety there.
I think he was actually going for a carom off of the 6 ball there. But I could be wrong. Maybe we need to ask him after the match.
What that was
explain
about.
to us what was the strategy there. Oh,
Sure.
nipped.
Nice little reaction there on the white.
Yeah, nice pinch.
I think he knew if he didn't play a deep draw there, it would have actually gone to the center pocket.
Yeah, off of the 6 ball. Yeah, so Jacques has really got to just keep it simple here. Play some inside spin, just drift out to the right-hand center of the table there for the purple 4 ball. That's exactly what he's done. Nice line. Wow,
Nice shot.
couldn't have hit that better. A slight stretch on this cue ball position across the table, so he needs to make sure that his fundamentals are solid, but I think he's got a good angle to drift back to the center of the table via the left-hand rail with some bottom left-hand spin, so he'll stun it against the left-hand rail and go to the center of the table. Yeah, that stretch is awkward. You've got to make sure your body position is solid. Oh, fundamentals there. That's where you've got to get the extension on your cue and make sure that you're not overextending, because it's quite an easy shot to miss. I think that's a huge opportunity missed for Jacques. He was looking good, played some good shots, and allowed Michael Lotz to get back in it. Nice shot there from Michael. Good, confident stroke.
Yeah.
He's got to
I
take
think
it.
what you said with the stretching Greg as well, like you said, not having the extension piece. I think a lot of times you just feel like you don't want to go fetch it, but you actually do need to use it when it's needed.
Yeah, I like that Michael's taking time to work out the angle on this key shot. Not an easy positional shot here. I think he's hampered by the path of the cue ball onto the 9 ball there.
He's going to try and bypass it. Cool.
Yeah, I think it's a fortunate bounce over there. I think he's got that 6 ball to the center pocket. Stop shot. Ooh, too much sauce on that one, Lotzi.
Yeah, I think like what you said, Greg, the stop shot would have worked actually there.
Yeah, he's dug too much into that. I think he hit it too firmly as well. Too low on the cue ball and a bit too firmly. Tien's just asking us to cut away to another camera to just show the other parts of the club and some of the other action. We will do that immediately after this match and in between the frames. Some tense action over here. Looks like Latzi's going all in.
Oh, he's definitely going to try and make this.
Okay. Oof, he's doing something.
Chase it back up.
hoping for an awkward cue ball position at the top of the table there. Now this is a similar shot to the pressure 9-ball that Jacques had in the previous frame. Let's see what his body language tells us and his pre-shot routine. It's almost like he's got a bit more nerves on the shot. You can see his hands moving. He's got to have confidence in that body language. Now he's calming himself. That's good. It's good to see.
Going through like the stroking, what
Yeah.
he needs to do.
Keeping his arm loose and flowing. Good pocket pace. That was a really nice shot there from Jacques. I think you can see the breath over there and the nerves coming through. That was good. Under pressure, that was a nice shot. And he hit that with the right amount of pace. If he hit that too hard at that off angle, that would have rattled. But he's hit it well. And I think he's missed a few 9-balls, and this is a big one for him. And well done. See how he's focused on
Take it on, heel.
on that. Well done. I have to say, Jacques is, when the pressure is on, he's actually performed quite well. I think when the pressure's off. So let me go, Tiens, let me just grab that other camera position for you, buddy. There you go, man. That's Keegan and Jan Grobler over there. Some of the other action. Brandon and Sayesh Session. There we got Steven Jackson, the Joker.
The Joker himself.
From Hermanus. Got some spectators over there.
Dane and Gavin playing on that furthest table.
Yeah. But it's Hill on the TV table match. Huge pressure, fighting for their lives in the 9-ball.
Just ended with a golden break.
That would be Michael's dream. And it happens so often. Where's that 4-ball going? Wow, he's got such a nice break here.
Nice little layout.
Got a nice natural angle to get onto the blue 2-ball on the right-hand side. Just needs to make sure. I think he was a bit too respectful of that 6-ball. I think he was worried about going behind that 6-ball. So he's left himself with a tester of a pot. Confidently going down. Nicely shot. Nice shot there.
Maybe got himself a bit of an angle to get back up table for the 4, yeah?
He's moving quickly. Yeah. Too much angle on that 3-ball, but he's got a fortunate bounce and an angle to come back down close to where that magic rack is.
I would have taken that magic rack off the table right there.
Definitely. Maybe he's using it as a marker. Oh, Lotzi, is he going to pull a run out? A classy finish.
On a heel.
Or is this commentator's curse? Should I not be saying those things? But he's got a roadmap for the finish here.
I think he's underneath that.
I think he was a little bit nervous on that. So let's see. Does he go top rail and come back center table? Okay, nice shot.
That's good face control.
Good. Oof. This wants this cue ball in the center of the table again. Okay, no, I think he's good. This will be a fantastic run out by Michael under pressure. Wow. Michael Lott.
Coming clutch on the heel with a run out.
Well done to Michael Lott. Cracker of a game. The guy is really... Samir Khan saying, that's better. Well played, Lighty. Thank you, Samir. That was a great performance from Michael Lott. Jacques, really in the second half of that match, came together and was under pressure, but Michael Lartz putting his foot down at the end. Okay, so we are going to be heading out of the commentary booth. Stay with us. The stream will continue on the other tables. And Ricardo, thanks for joining us in the commentary booth.
Thank you for having me. And we'll see each other a bit later.
Yeah, on the other side of the camera. And I'm looking forward to our match. Lekker.
just like, I'm gonna make it a repeat because I watch football regularly. I watch here about 8 message me. And I did a maybe some was it was last minute. I planned it Friday morning literally. Yeah. Yeah. Views here is just so nice stuff. Oh. I think he's a serious guy. He's a so he's playing the tournament. Oh. Oh. Really chub, very muscular. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. Once, yeah. stoelen. Ik heb nou wakker geworden met niks stijf en zo. Als ik af ben, dan voel ik het.
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to start soon. In the commentary with me, Dane Sage. Are you?
Hi everyone, I'm very glad to be done with the tournament. I've been knocked out very early. I'm excited to commentate.
And we're off. We've got Marnets, Hawks versus Cole. Should be an interesting match.
Carl takes it very seriously. I think it's all up to our stocks.
That's true. He plays on a lot of momentum. He's got his hands full here with Marnets, experienced player, also plays internationally, basically playing full time. It's a good shot. We're on 8-ball here for anybody getting confused. We are mixing the 9-ball and 8-ball together. We've got a tight schedule here at Sessions, so trying to make the best we can.
Carl's taken the stripes, and I don't think he had much of an option. I think it's just that 11 ball that he's going to have to really focus on getting onto. But that could even be his final connector.
Yeah.
Tough to play that move though.
That can cause trouble. He's
Is he going to play it safe, or is he going to actually go for that 9 ball to the top?
optimizing the 9. It does give you an open pattern, but I think he's cutting in the red 11 ball. Black will get some movement. Oh, got some help with the blue ball.
Black tied up, unfortunately.
Might pass the 5. We just can't see from this angle. That's the orange ball. Oh, he's missed it. But he knocked in the 2 ball and left the cue ball closed onto the pocket. Extremely tight. This is a tough one to escape from. I don't see a shot. What do you think?
Yeah, this is a tough one. Marnets is in a tough situation, and I think if he looks at it, the black is tied up, so he's probably got that security. The black only goes into one pocket. I don't see anything open yet.
I think if he just touches the ball, touches a rail after that, he did well. That's into the stripe. Ball in hand. It's exactly what Cole needed.
So I think Carl his last ball could either be the 9 or the 10, probably the 10 to set up for the 8 in that top left corner. So it's just how he gets onto the 9 to leave him a straight shot on the 10, I think. He'll be thinking about that already. Six ball is in play, yeah.
Interesting. Stunning it off. A little bit short. Yeah, it's these little errors that creeps up on you. You just keep on losing the cue ball little by little, and then eventually you're out of position. Good recovery. Oh, he's missed it. Yeah,
The
that's
right position, but that is a tough shot. Just because of understanding that ball, and I think because he's worried about getting behind the 6.
definitely. He's got two options here. Play the 5, just touch it soft and leave it behind the 8. That's exactly what he did. He's in knots there.
That actually took some composure there from Marnitz, because he could have played the aggressive shot to open up those 2 and go for the finish. It looks like he's taking it seriously.
I think it's all about percentage. Usually percentage gets you on top.
There's Marnitz's chance.
That's a chance. We can't see if the purple ball is tied up, but I'm sure it passes as he has a look there. But he's still got some trouble on the free ball, the red. Might play the combo. Yep, he's going to try to drop both. And he does. It's a very good shot.
Actually shows his confidence in his shooting.
Marnitz is also a fun player to watch. He plays with a good pace, very confident. Beautiful stroke on him.
Just the right side of the 6 to come onto the cushion.
Bit hampered over the 9. This could be missable. He hits it clean.
By that position, the 4 must go to the top left.
Definitely.
It's overrun it slightly.
The cue ball now is moving away from the 8 ball. But I'm sure if he just rolls it in, he'll have a good shot. Oh, he nicks it. Didn't want that at all.
Should be able to still slice this in, but it's way more difficult than what he was wanting.
Even if he leaves it in the pocket, it's covering both balls. Oh. Barely made it. That's good.
Very relieved. Saw a bit of a puff out there.
That's Marnitz 1 up. See what's happening on table 3.
This is Ricky against Craig. Tricky Ricky that year.
Nice to have 2 Canberra angles. Back on the mainstream. This is Marnitz's break. Didn't need that too good. It's an open table for Cole. Stripes is laying really nice. Don't see any real problems over here.
It's all about the pattern, I think.
I think the pattern is quite straightforward. It's just, can he keep his cue ball on a string?
So is the purple 12 ball the last ball?
That should be. It's closest to the black. And the black does drop in the same pocket.
So it's ideal to be on both sides. You can either be where the red ball is or on the right side of the purple ball. You should be able to get position on the black. Cole is a really good player, but he does tend to lose his cue ball a bit. Really good. So if Cole can compose himself, he should give Marnitz a bit of trouble into this race to 7.
I think if he's queuing well, he takes the green.
They have to take the green first. Beautiful shot.
Now he's got a slight angle. He's going to come one cushion out, down past the right-hand side of the 3.
I'd personally play for middle table. Just roll it in and pop the black in the same pocket. He's done the same. Oh, he didn't want to do that.
I don't think he's too bad on it though.
I would literally have played that. Let's see. I think it's fine, because that now he's naturally rolling onto the black ball.
I think if he can get his cube somewhere in the region of the 6 and the 7, he's got a shot.
Just focus on the pot. The cue ball does the work for you. Oh, he underhit it.
Sometimes with a slow roll, you tend to undercut it.
Marnitz got a good chance here. Should be able to clear from here. Can't see really any problems.
Marnitz actually told me yesterday that he's been waiting for his opponents to miss on the black or on their last ball, and it just gives him the space to just make the clearance. Actually gives him some confidence to get the flow, get the arm going.
Yeah, well, there's no traffic on the table, so that does help. Needs to put a good stroke on this.
It's a little bit snatchy.
A little bit. Didn't time that really well. These Rasom tables aren't forgiving at all. When you've got an angle like that, you have to hit the pocket quite clean. If you nick the first rail, they do tend to do what just happened there. It's moving backwards.
Quite well. He's got a bit more of an angle than what he wanted.
Beautiful. 1-all. Cole's break.
How do you think Cole is feeling at the moment after those 2 frames?
I think he's happy he got away with that after missing sitter of a ball. But he is struggling with his break. He even mentioned that yesterday. He's not figuring out the break, and that just leaves open patterns for your opponent. It's also such a big disadvantage if you can't make a ball. It's not you selecting the right groups, and that does make the game a little bit more difficult for yourself. Solids looks quite open. Good shot. Not at all. But that's the thing playing on an American table. You can lose the cue ball so quickly, as you've seen just there. And It looks easy till you get on it. That's the difference.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of pool and snooker players in South Africa who think these pockets are massive and you can pot from anywhere, and that's just not the case.
No, not at all. And if you ask any experienced snooker player that's played on the matchroom events, Gary or Judd, all of them would tend to agree with us. It's not as easy as it looks.
Minus is going to look for the cannon on the 50.
Might nick the 8. Oh, he's got to fully miss that complete.
I think he would have hit the 8 if he
Yeah.
attempted it. I think sometimes you get so focused on the cannon and you take your eye off the pot.
That's true. Well, Marnitz will have to lift his game. If he
I
wants.
promised him that I'm not going to go easy on him, and if I see a rookie error, I'm going to call it out.
That's one of them.
One of them. And he's not a schoolboy anymore, but he's still making those errors.
Can't afford that. That's the one thing. We all miss balls, but you can't afford to miss easy balls and easy layouts. That's when it starts catching up to you.
And I think at this level, even sort of the top 8, 10, 12 players here will all finish an easy layout against you. You'll just be given away frames.
Definitely. Really wanted to force that. I don't see why. That's the one thing. Marnitz is going to get chances. He just needs to use them. Good shot. You can roll up to the red ball.
He's going to want to put it close to that side pocket.
Might play the one first.
I actually don't
Yeah.
think that's a bad way.
Yeah.
Bring the cue ball back to almost where it is
Exactly. It stuns out naturally for the 8 ball. You see, this is where it can go wrong again. I don't think that's the right shot selection.
now. I also think it was easier to get on the 8 from that 3. And
Definitely.
He's got a tough shot here now. He's probably going to have to pull it back close to that round 15 and take it into the bottom left corner.
You always want your last ball towards the black to have you almost a natural run to the black, and that's what the free ball would have given him. Now he had to work the 1 ball and the cue ball back to the black, and that's where little mistakes comes. And you don't want to put yourself under that pressure.
And like you were saying, you lose your cue ball a little bit, and those mount up to a miss. An
Exactly.
unexpected miss.
So the free ball was quite easy, and he was already straight on the 1 ball. So he could have played the 1 ball, had the same angle on the free ball, and it guaranteed you a position on the black automatically. So that's just, for me, yet again, like you say, a little bit of a rookie error.
I think so. So, that's 2.
Very bad safety from Cole there. That's 2-1 to Marnitz.
Just for the record, I am ragging Minus and I am sitting in the commentary booth and not in the tournament.
Sometimes we expect such high performances from these athletes the whole time. But he will get going. It's his first match of the day, just arrived.
I think Minus will be feeling confident, even though he's not playing so well. I think he's got away with 1. Probably got away with 2 frames.
2 frames, definitely.
So he could have been 2-1 behind. I think he's probably seen this as an opportunity to just get a bit loose, get a feel for the table, get his stroke going. And I don't think he's worried too much about losing at all. I don't think that's on his mind.
The differences with Marnitz and Cole, Marnitz has about 3 or 4 gears more. So he knows when it really comes up to it, he can produce better. But you don't want to put yourself under that pressure, do you?
Yeah, exactly. I think he just he wants to try and cruise to a victory here, just feel what that B game can get to before he gets to pick up years later in the tournament.
Sorry about that. I just see our second mic is a little bit soft. We'll try to put the volume on that.
Okay, let's do a bit of a sound test.
Sound test is high. That's good.
Okay, a lot better. I don't know if everyone's going to be happier now, but you can.
Thanks for pointing that out, Sonia. Not the easiest layout, but I'm sure if he can open this cluster, he's got backup on the 11 red and on the 9 yellow.
He's got the right angle. He's going to the 14 pretty much full ball.
Oh, he lost the cue ball there. That's not what he wanted at all. He's also tied up his ball a little bit.
Might have a shot still on the 11.
He's opting for the 9 ball. Is he going from the 11? No, that's the 11. Tried to swerve that, didn't have the full angle on it.
The bad results. I think he was trying to leave the cue ball somewhere there at the top corner just in case, but I don't think he had missing on his mind there. So let's see what Carl can do here. It's not an easy position.
Saw his idea, tried to throw it on his ball, but now he left him a straight shot. But sometimes when the cue ball's so close to your ball, it tends to be a little bit more difficult.
No, I don't know if I like that shot, changing to left-handed and losing the position. He's not really anywhere cue ball. I think maybe getting the rest out and taking a bit more focus on where to position the cue ball.
Definitely. I do think Marnitz is taking this match a little bit for granted, and it's literally showing. He's missing a lot of balls. He's missing more balls in this match than he missed the whole day yesterday.
So Carl has his orange 5 tied up. I think he's got a small angle. He might be able to free it up now if he's going the aggressive route.
He tried to open it. He missed it. Yes, yes. That's why he's shaking his head. You see, one thing, trying to play, he's playing with a hybrid type of cue. It's a thicker tip size. I think it's a 10mm tip size, but still, your miss hit on the cue ball is so sensitive playing with a snooker cue. He has a snooker background, so obviously he might be more comfortable. But at the end of the day, I believe you need the right equipment for the right game. And you'll miss it, especially trying to open balls, stun balls. It just, you miss your line so easily with a thinner tip.
I saw that cue yesterday and I was wondering what it is. That might have been a
That,
foul.
I think that is a foul.
I think that's ball in hand.
That's ball in hand. He didn't touch a cushion.
Yeah, I saw that cue yesterday and it did look quite small. It looked almost like a snooker cue to me, and not even, I didn't know it was even 10mm. So it is tough to play I think you get, Gary Wilson, snooker player, plays with a sort of a hayball style cue,
Yes.
which is closer to a snooker cue. And I guess if your style of play and your experience is used to that type of cue, maybe it's difficult to change. But I agree. I think getting a 9-ball specific cue is definitely worth it.
Definitely. Oh, Marnitz tried to open that, just missed it and scratched. Still not easy. He still needs to open his 5-ball. That's the orange. Again, with playing with a slightly thinner tip, these type of shots does tend to get a little bit more difficult. It's almost you have to hit the cue ball so much harder, so you do miss hit the cue ball slightly. And if you've got that little bit more power in your arsenal, it just plays a little bit more effortlessly, and that's what you want in this game.
What influence do you think the brass ferrule has on the playing on the reaction of the cue?
So it does push the ball slightly more offline. Like I've also got a snooker background, but I've been playing on tour for a long while now. So I do know the right equipment is extremely important, and you just can't get away with the right shots while they're really messing up this frame. Frame 4 ain't going either way.
I actually think Marnitz's head is gone. He might need to just rebuild a bit. Because that's not a shot he should be missing. Or even would be missing.
Not a bad shot, forcing Marnitz to open this 9-ball. Or did he leave a little nick on the green ball here for him? He might have. Not too bad.
It's fortunate you can see an edge there.
Just try to block. He doesn't want this to drop. But it is... I'm not sure if he called safety. He didn't call safety.
That might just be, a bit of familiarity with the rules that is needed. If he had called safety, he could have left that ball sitting there, and it would have been Marnitz's turn, even though he potted the red.
Cole didn't try to make that ball, just tried to roll on it. It's a nomination game, but if the pot is straightforward like that, and it drops and he didn't call safety, you have to continue. Oh, that's not what he wanted. That's not ideal at all. Only help is he's on the rail. Not tight, but at least he's bridging on the rail. Marnitz has missed one or two of these balls. He punches it a little bit too hard for me into the first rail, and that just makes it rattle. If you want to punch it, you have to be so accurate. That's exactly what he did a few times.
And I don't know if he was trying to hold position for the 9 into the other pocket or actually come out for the same pocket.
The same pocket, definitely. I think he came a little bit across himself, but that does happen when you're bridging on a rail. That's sometimes so important. If you don't have a shot, a safety, just leave your opponent as close as possible on the rail. Most misses happen when your hand is on the rail.
So this is about as good a chance as Marnitz is going to get to take this frame. I think he's just going to roll this for natural on the 9 into the same pocket. Doesn't look like he's composed himself much, but this little clearance should actually do him some good mentally, I think.
It's a clean stroke. That was not necessary in my opinion, but could have just came across. Not easy, still something to do here. Beautiful stroke.
That's your 3-1er. You've given away a lot of chances. I think it's time to pull together now and really focus on being a bit tighter in these next couple of frames.
He's not getting away with those mistakes in the next rounds as the field starts thinning out.
I mean, let's not write Carl off anytime soon. Carl is a very strong player and he's very headstrong. He really focuses and he takes each clearance very seriously. So he's definitely not out of this. Let's see Carl's break here.
He's just not getting that true pop into his break.
I think he's hitting it a bit thinner than what he's looking for. Didn't hit that full ball really. Sometimes you can take a bit of power off and just get it a bit fuller.
That's true. Get that aiming more precise. I think he's trying to hit it harder but mishitting the cue ball completely. The break is such a different shot than any other shot. I can see Carl is almost playing his break shot the same that he would play a normal shot, and that's just eliminating the cue. There's no real power coming through. You need to make space for your backhand to come through the pack. It's almost like his chest is completely in the way hitting that break.
100%. The break stance is a lot more side on than the playing stance.
The backhand needs to get through. I always say, I compare it with golf. Your break is like hitting a driver. It's a complete different swing, complete different action. It's all about getting that weight through the cue without anything stopping it. Oh, that's... Marnitz can't do that. Can't keep on making these little errors. It's a bit of no man's land. Just roll that in and hope.
Tough spot here. He's got some insurance there with the 10 and the 12 a bit tied up for moments, but I think he might try and push this behind the 3 or the 5.
Just cutting in the 2 ball. If you miss, at least you're controlling the black. That's still good enough. Still blocking the black a little bit. So what I would like to see from Marnitz is getting these type of frames, opening balls, clearing from here. He's got the skill to do it. Taking tough layouts and making the best out of it.
I think the game there left-handed, he's come a bit straight, and I think he's made this finish more awkward than he needed to.
Definitely needs to play the yellow 9. Using the rest.
If you had a bit more of an angle, you could have come somewhere between 11 and the 10 and see if the 10 goes into the side to get onto the 12. But being straight on this 9 has made things a little awkward.
Definitely. It's a crucial shot to be on the left side from our view on the red ball, so you can just stun it up for the 10. So now he's going to be forced to try to avoid the 5 or the 8 to get a shot on his next stripe. And that's what I mean. It was crucial to be on the other side of the table to make sure you can get back onto the 10 and just roll it in. Then you're on your purple ball. Let's see what he does here. Tries to avoid it.
He's just got an angle onto the 12, but I don't see how. I don't see the next shot. He might have to disturb the 7-10.
Might punch it, steal a little bit and stun it over. That's what he tried, but he missed it completely. I'm not used to seeing Marnitz missing balls like that, not with that distance.
Let's see if Carl can hold it together and put a finish together here. I think taking the one into the top corner and getting onto that 3 ball shot in the middle of the table. Now sometimes, I don't know if this is controversial, but snooker players on a 9-ball table don't punch that in, because on a snooker table you would roll it in, and I think on a 9-ball table punching that in and getting closer to the center leaves you better on that 3.
I do agree. Well, he got away there.
It's a great shot.
One thing, playing a slower pace, it does open the pocket a little bit more.
No, that's true. That's a good shot. Carl's taking as well. He's a little straight on this 5 ball.
So for me, I would have just, on the previous shot, just come across for the purple ball, roll it up straight. You've got an angle on the 5 and 8 on the opposite pocket. Now again, working the cue ball. And that's how you miss.
Just these small, it's the patterns.
Definitely the patterns. Everybody can't read good patterns. They rely on their putting so much, but if they just focus a little bit more on the easier pattern, that is the right shot. There's many ways to finish a table, but there's always a high percentage pattern. And players that's running out a lot always plays the highest percentage pattern.
What I think is an example of that is how well the English 8-ball players, the ultimate pool players, are doing in the American bar box 8-ball league.
Due to their good
Due
patterns,
to their pattern play.
definitely. They don't play with the same balls or anything, but they do know how important patterns is. Beautiful.
Well, it's got away with another one there actually, but it takes a strong lead now. Race to 7, it's 4-1 up.
Good break from Marnitz. Good spread. Just the opening shot is a little bit more tricky than I would like to.
Does he want stripes or solids here?
It's just the purple solid that's causing a little bit of problems for the other stripes.
You know, stripes is... I would have taken stripes and seen how to handle that purple. I'm wondering, because the blue 2 and the green 6 are tough to get on. I think Marnitz played the tougher set there.
I do agree on you. And also, that was an awkward angle he played, trying to make the 5 ball. That's one thing on these Russian tables. The middle pocket is so tight from that angle.
Let's see where Carl goes here. I think you have to get on the 2 or the 6.
Don't want to bridge over that 9 ball. He's on the wrong side of this. Not sure if that 2 can pass the 11. He's changed his mind.
1 must go.
Good stroke on that.
So it's probably looking to take the 7, the 5, and then get onto the 2 and the 6. Let's take the 5 first.
It's on the 2 ball.
If you can see that 2 into the side pocket, he's played a great shot.
They definitely can. Just almost leave the cue ball just there. Play the green 6 and then the 7. That was quite unnecessary.
So now it looks like you can see the green. So do you take the green now? Because
Definitely
that's a tough
take
one
it.
to get
Yeah, like I said, he could have just kept the cue ball there and then played a 6, but you have to take the 6. So the purple stripe can always get in your way. Oh no.
Just a bit of movement on the shot there. I think trying to dig into the cue ball.
That's what I mean with the slight thinner tip. It deviates the cue ball slightly off track when you have to dig into it like that. So you could see it moved into the angle, and that's why he's missing it thick. And I don't know if he even realizes that. So you have to adjust your aiming so much with that thinner tip. Because on the slide of new balls and a new cloth, it really slides and pushes in.
You know, I think that's also, snooker players get used to a certain type of cue, and I played snooker for a long time as well. But you play a lot of centre ball in snooker. You don't play as much extreme side, and maybe you don't realise how much that deflection catches you out of an American tainer. That's a shocker.
Martins tried to make it off the 6 ball, but he missed the 6 ball completely. Didn't leave a shot for him. So even making the 7 ball to get onto the 6 ball, that's a tough one. We are playing on a time limit, so all the players does have time, but they've got 90 minutes to race to 7. So I don't really think we're going to have much trouble with that.
That is a very good stroke, and there might be a gap through there.
Definitely is. Definitely is.
That's a fabulous shot by Paul.
Not the easiest shot to get onto the black ball here. He might have to try to hold it, kill the cue ball, and pot it into the corner pocket across.
That's what he's played. He's played that very well. I mean, even to get it there, he's left a tough shot, but that's a very tricky.
It passes the 9.
That's an excellent little finish.
There we go.
That'll pump Carl up. When he builds up ahead of momentum, he builds up confidence. I think inside he's good about that.
He's probably thinking it should have been 5-1 to him. I think that's what he's thinking.
It's definitely going through his mind.
He had more than enough chances to change that score completely.
I think another thing that separates really strong players from the rest of us is the ability to forget about some of the bad shots in the past and just think
That's
about
true.
what's happening now.
That is true. John Rahm once said, have a memory of a goldfish. 10 seconds.
Exactly.
It's all about how good can you play a shot after the worst shot you just played. And that counts the same in our billiard sports. You can miss the worst shot. If it doesn't affect you, you can just continue playing. Almost like Federer's way. He likes fire and ice. When he plays a great shot, he gives a lot of motivation to himself. If he plays a bad shot, it doesn't exist.
100%. And I think the top boys are all like that. Now, Carl's hit a good break here. Potted one. And the easy opener is on stripes, but he's just figuring out how to handle that 9 and 30 in the top corner.
It's a combination. So I can't see him having any real trouble. The only trouble is the 10 ball.
Yeah, I think
That can get really tricky. Trying to get on it now. He pulled a little bit too much into the 3 ball.
But getting on the 10 off of the 15 is not difficult. So I think if you can roll the 11 in, keep himself straight
That's
on
true.
the 15, and then he just has to deal with the combo.
I do agree. He can't cut in that 10 now. Has to play the 11. 11 is the red stripe. That's the right shot.
Just a slow roll. Great shot. Oh, just missed that.
I think Cole is expecting more from himself, as do we. It's a beautiful stroke. One thing I've realized about Marnitz is he tends to rush a lot of shots, and he's on the wrong side of the balls, and then he needs to force the position, and that's why he's missing a lot.
And sometimes it's just a little walk down to have a look at that angle, take the time, and I've seen that he doesn't do that very often.
Just make sure you're on the right side. Just make your life a little bit more easier.
Yeah. So this is a tough little route because he might be forced to play the 2, which means he has to go up for the 4. And if he plays the 3, looks like he can only play good position onto the 2.
He can stun it straight for the purple ball now, then he can roll in the 2 ball. Not bad, he doesn't want to angle, big bounce, it's okay.
I think he's fine. He'll just be drawing this up to about the middle diamond on that top cushion. Well, on the right hand.
Doesn't want to be straight on this. I think he overdrew this. That's the one thing what I mean is he's not leaving himself enough angles for the cue ball to run a natural route where you don't have to force it, you can focus on the pot.
Yeah.
So what he's tend to do is he keeps on leaving himself angles where he really has to work the cue ball.
And punching over 2 rails, punching
The whole
down.
time.
Yeah.
And that's not a intelligent cue ball. You need to develop an intelligent cue ball so you can focus more on potting, and the cue ball is just space control areas.
When you're on the right side, you use a lot more natural angles and there's a lot less effort.
Don't think he's got a shot. He has to double it. And that's what I mean, he was on the wrong side of the purple. If he just rolled it in, he could have cut it in and come naturally down to the opposite side of the black.
But Carl's got a real opportunity here to just to get one away. He'll probably come out to the middle of the table for an option of a few balls.
Cole can't afford to mess this finish up. He needs to get things going.
That's a decent position.
He doesn't look happy with that.
I don't think he should be too upset.
Needs to use the rest on it.
And it is one of those touchy little deep screw.
He's avoiding it. I don't think you need to avoid that.
Going for the combo. Side of this chair.
I think he's on the wrong side of the 11. He has to come up and down.
Come up and down now.
Oh no.
I think if he was on the right side, he could have just rolled over onto the cushion, and being on the wrong side forced him to play the pace that he was wanting to.
But to be fair, these middle pockets can get tricky.
They have been playing, they're playing very tight.
Oh no.
That's a shocker. I don't think I've seen Marnus miss those.
It's a little bit all over today.
Which ball did he play first here?
So on the wrong side of the 11, I would play the 15, brown ball first. A little bit of top left, use 2 rails, end up straight on the 11. Just committing to the stroke. You try to stun it, so as soon as you stun it, the cue ball deviates slightly off the line. You want to play a more of a floating cue ball.
Well, this is quite a scrappy game, and I think both players will admit they're not at the best of their abilities.
Not at all. Do you think it's important for Marnitz just to compose himself a little bit the next 2 frames to get some confidence going into the next round? As I said, the field will get stronger as we thin down, and this isn't a confidence booster for him at all.
No, I think he's looking good to win the match, but he's not going to be feeling great even after winning.
We are on a break, 5-minute break. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back. players are allowed to have a 5-minute break after 7 frames. Sometimes taking a break really helps clearing your mind, just getting back into it.
So I think Martins is looking at the loss of turn shot here, playing the 11 into the 3 or the 15 into the 3. Trying to pot both, but at the minimum he's 15 in front of the pockets. Just gaining a bit of control. It looks like the 7 might slip past there.
Definitely does.
In saying that, this isn't the best position now, and Carl can capitalize. He just has the one problem to solve here.
Might have the angle to roll into the green 6 ball.
Might catch him half ball here, which means he probably wants to roll it with a bit of pace. Otherwise, he's just sticking it into the side cushion.
Unless you can force to hit the stripe first.
Yeah.
Should be able to. From that angle, you can steal a little bit on the pocket. Once you hit it that hard, it's gonna deviate out and then bend back in. So if you hit it more smoothly and push the cue ball a little bit more, it will go forward immediately. You want spin on the cue ball as quick as possible, otherwise it will bend outside. There's another chance for Marnitz.
Problem is he's got the 10 tied up and the 12 tied up. The 12 doesn't go into the corner pocket, so let's see how he gets there. I don't think he was playing the cannon into that.
He wanted to be on the other side. Marnitz has a really good sharp eye. He pots extremely well. I just think he's lacking a bit of his cue ball. And it puts him into very tough positions, putting a lot of unnecessary pressure on himself.
Hoping that he was going to compose himself during that break, and he's not taking his time over the shots here. I think he could probably benefit by taking an extra 5 seconds on each shot.
Wanted to open it, he missed it. This is one thing, you don't really want to take more balls off the table, that just gives you less options. So what I always say, if the finish is too tough, see a safety immediately, play the safety, leave yourself some options and leave some traffic on the table. Because once you've got one ball left, 9 out of 10 times you should lose that frame. Your opponent controls you completely.
I think spoken exactly like someone who's been punished for those types of mistakes a lot. And
definitely.
That's how you learn, is you realize how to play that percentage shot, and you realize what's not working and what is working. So yeah, sometimes you need those battle scars.
I think for a lot of amateurs, they think the more balls they pot, the better chances they have. But actually, it's the other way around. If you do go for a finish, you better get it. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Otherwise, just control the frame the whole way.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. He's put himself in a world of trouble here. Honestly, can't see a good escape. He can use one rail. He's gonna... Can he... He wanted to bend that.
Wasn't far away. What is the rule with an intentional foul in American 8-ball? It's allowed, isn't it?
that's a good question. And like I play Chinese 8-ball, so that is not allowed. I'm almost sure it's not allowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Might be wrong.
So I know
I'll
in
check my
9-ball
rules just now.
in 9-ball, an intentional foul is allowed.
It is allowed.
But I'm wondering here because Carl could have tried to tie up that 8 a bit more with an intentional foul.
Yes. Yes. I'll come back to that rule just now.
Mike then took a bit of extra time over that. I think he wants to get this right. Probably playing positions with yellow 9. Actually, I'm going to stop trying to guess. So he's probably going to stun this back and try and end up somewhere between the cushion and the 6 ball. He's going to have to put a decent stroke on this. Soft screw. He's played it 2 rails through. It's probably the right way to play the shot. This is looking better for Marnitz. That was a lot smoother. One cushion out now. Yeah. He's looking a bit better.
Still a long way to go in this tournament, so some players are still finding their feet. But I think Marnitz is striving to play on tour, and if he'd like to do that, he cannot make mistakes like this. Even your B game shouldn't have mistakes like that.
You know what? When a top player like yourself plays against someone at a far lower level, you have to try and not sink to a lower level. And I'm not saying this about Carl at all, but a professional performance is keeping that level regardless of the opponent.
That's exactly. It's playing one game, and you've got to stand it up to yourself. You've got a potting rate percentage, a finish rate percentage, and it's your job to keep yourself at bay. You have to perform. That's just good for your confidence as well, and that just shows me there's still a lot of flaws in the game, because once you've got a proper decent cue action and a reliable one, you don't really miss much.
No,
And
you're playing the table and not the opponent.
exactly, and I think what I've seen with Marnitz is his patterns really needs a lot of work. He's putting himself under a tremendous pressure playing great shots. It's good for viewers playing all these shots, but at the end of the day, it's as making it as easy as possible for yourself.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, it might look good punting 5 or 6 balls in a row, but if you no man's land on ball number 7, you're going to be losing matches against top players.
Exactly, and it's almost like I see him playing himself into a corner as soon as he starts playing. Oh no, Carl is really falling apart here a little bit.
I think the key here is, does the 2 go past the 14 to the bottom corner?
I highly doubt it.
It looks extremely tight.
For me, stripes is definitely the balls here. You can open it with the purple stripe.
I think it is a bigger risk taking the solids there.
Not sure what his plan is.
If that 2 doesn't go.
And that's just exactly what I mean. It's now, he's taking off a lot of his balls. He tied up the black. Not sure if that was intentional. But he's taking a lot of his balls off the table, leaving himself less options. It's almost like he's forcing the finishes.
Yeah.
And that's not how we should play. He is literally forcing everything. Don't know if he wants to get some confidence doing that, but that can actually break your confidence.
Yeah. No, 100%. You know, when you're a player used to making finishes and all of a sudden it's feeling frustrating, you not putting some runs together, that can do wonders on your confidence in the wrong way. Paul's normally good with those types of shots. He's just missed it. Come on, that's an opportunity here, but that 5 ball is his problem.
Everything's quite open. I mean, the 2's open now. He did well doing that. It's all getting into that gap of the 2 balls, so it needs to be perfect on the 4. 4's the purple. That base allowed that ball to drop.
He looks like he's got a decent angle.
Just needs to keep the cue ball there. Maybe move it 2 to 3 inches over to the right. He's running off the cushion. I don't think that was ideal at all. That's such a strange miss.
I think if the angle must have been slightly awkward for the stun, and they try to create something off the cushion, and then when you're stealing pocket, you just and wondering about position, it makes it difficult. Very strange miss there. Carl's got a good opportunity now to make a clearance. It's a bit hampered, but I think playing the 10 is the right shot now.
He has to go for the 10. Try to roll it up. So you've got the shot on the 11. He's going to keep it for the 12. Not sure if that was the right shot. Because now he has to slow roll it so he gets a bounce off the cushion. That's nice. Nicely done.
He's in a good position here. Bit of a tough shot. I think the right shot is taking the 11 to the corner.
To be on the orange.
And holding for the orange, yeah.
Oh, he's missed that completely. Oh no. Helping Marnitz, putting these balls over the pocket. No missing from here. And that's...
Well, on a normal day, I would say this should be the match.
Marnitz putting Carl into the loser side. If he can compose himself on these 2 easy shots.
I don't think he's going to be happy with his performance. Probably just relieved that he's off the table. He's going to try and find something now.
I think he's heading straight to a practice table. Thank you for having us, guys. We'll put you guys over to table 3. Thank you for streaming with us.